Hey guys, welcome to the sunny and kind of warm 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Too warm for this flannel this afternoon. It was cold this morning when I got dressed, but boy, it is warm now. And I got Kodak out here with me. And Brian Quilty asked how we came up with the name Kodak. I had joked that I wanted to name him Kodachrome, but he was black and white. So Dale Piper came up with Kodak. Why don't you name him Kodak? And we fell in love with that. We thought that was a great name since he's black and white. And nobody was going to go for T-Max or Photatomic X or any of those kind of names, you know, Panatomic X. So Kodak just, and we've actually gone back and forth. At first Kodak was kind of hard. It wasn't really coming off our tongue real well. And I still call him Baloo. It's been really hard for me to call him anything but Baloo. I still call him Baloo all the time, still. And so we tried a few other names. Bruno was another name we thought about. And there were a couple other names as well, but we came back to Kodak, and it just works. He's black and white. Kodak, black and white. So, and I love photography. I've always been a photography buff, and I loved film photography. So, Kodachrome would have been a cool name for a dog if it wasn't black and white. And then there's always that Paul Simon song, "Mama, Don't Take My Kodachrome Away," you know? Love that song. I absolutely love that song. I've always loved that song. And today I'm smoking my Morgan Bones, which is colored up really nicely. And it got to the color I liked, so I put some feed-in wax on it. This side's a lot darker than the other side because I always hold it with my thumb right there, and my thumb, I guess, is dirtier than everything else. So this side got real dark. So I put some feed-in wax on it just to kind of keep it at that color. And we just put that on yesterday. Kind of give it a finish to it. This one was given to me by Grateful Dog at the San Diego Pipe Club a long time ago. He gave me this pipe. Grateful Dog was notorious for giving out Morgan Bones pipes at the San Diego Pipe Club. And for the record, that feed-in wax stuff, which is just beeswax and mineral oil, which is what I've used for years on my stems, works really good on the stems of these pipes. This one was looking kind of rugged, and I just put some of that on, wiped it off, and Boy, it took the oxidation and crud off and gave it a really nice shine. So I've been doing that on a lot of my pipes. Today I've been working on my cellar downstairs, getting my pipes in the dresser. It's been a lot of fun. I got way more pipes than I realized I have. Way more pipes than I realized I had. And I haven't even begun to open boxes. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. You know, if I want to have a couple racks on top. I'm thinking of going with the rack that Steve Coddington made for me and putting that on top of the dresser with the 21 pipes on top. My main pipes on top of the dresser. And then I got two of the York Bazaar racks. And I'm thinking of putting those on the wall. And having the rest of my pipes in the drawers, the top drawer of the desk, or the dresser, and then pipes, not pipes, but tobaccos and stuff in the next two drawers. I think there's three, I think there's four drawers total. So the next two drawers will have tobaccos in them, and the bottom drawer will be for boxes and socks and stuff like that. In the bottom drawer, just paraphernalia. And then I got a big Lane cedar chest, which will have all of my jarred tobacco. Most of my jarred tobacco is already in that. Well, my big jarred tobacco is in that. The smaller jars like this size, they're in little like soda crates that used to be able to get at Michael's. And I got 3 of those, so that's like 72 jars. Probably keep those in those. Somehow hang those on the wall. But I don't use these jars very much anymore. I tend to use the larger jars because I don't cellar wide, I'm cellaring deep. So I'm using the bigger jars for what I smoke the most. So these will eventually be going away. And I may still, you know, obviously have tobacco in them, so they're going to stick around until I smoke them. And if I get single cans of stuff, these are the perfect size. Single tins, these are the perfect size for a single tin. But for stuff that I buy lots of, when you open one tin, this is the perfect size for it. So, but I don't have a lot of tins that I'm opening anymore that I'm not experimenting as much as I used to with tobaccos. I've got the tobaccos I like, and that's what I'm sticking with mostly. Didn't say what I was smoking today. I'm smoking today on Shelby Foot. The mixture I mixed up with Shelby Foot. This is the small batch that I made up several weeks ago. And it is 2/3 Edward G. Robinson and 1/3 half and half. You can also use 1/3 Sir Walter Raleigh regular, or 1/3 cube cut burley, which I may try doing on this next one that I'm going to mix up, because I have a bunch of PS41 And I like the half and half by itself, so I may do some cube cut burley on the next batch of Shelby foot that I mix up. Beautiful, beautiful day. This stuff smokes quick. It's a quick smoking tobacco. It's not like Black Irish Twist. Which I could make last for a long time in my pipes, but this one here is halfway gone already. But I just lit it up when I started this video. But I'm really impressed with that feeding wax. Putting that on the stems and wiping it off real good. How shiny that came out, because it was dull and dingy looking. When I had a softy bit on this, and I just took the softy bit off so it had all that crud from having the softy bit on it, and boy, that wiped right off with that. You can still kind of see it in the sun, but for the most part it is gone if I really rubbed at it with the cloth. It would be unnoticeable. It's hot. It is hot out here, and I'm sitting in the direct sun, which isn't the smartest thing. Nobody ever accused me of being smart, so. Well, the grass is pretty much dead here. Had several frosts, and the frost just killed all the grass. We've got grass that dies in the winter and then comes back just beautiful in the spring and summer. Man, it is just lush and beautiful. But boy, it's ugly in the winter. But the nice part about it is you never need to water it. It's a grass that doesn't need watering at all. So I'm I was in need of this pipe getting out here tonight, getting out here today, and spending some time out here and just relaxing. Yeah. Lost a good buddy this morning. My buddy Frank. He passed away from brain cancer this morning. He was my best buddy, and back in San Diego, and we'd known each other for, gosh, 35 years, something like that. We used to go fishing all the time together. We worked together. They used to call us the twins. He was African American. And they'd call us the twins. He was my best buddy. The kids called him Uncle Frank. He was Uncle Frank. And so if you could all keep his family in your prayers. He's got a son that just started college, Jean-Luc. Amazing young man, just an amazing young man. Incredible baseball player. Played in the Little League World Series, and he's just a talented young man. Frank was the funniest man. I'm literally the funniest man I've ever known in my life. He could make you laugh till you cried. He was so funny. I'll miss him. I will miss him dearly. We talked on the phone a couple weeks ago. We talked on the phone, and he still had his sense of humor. Even though he was having trouble talking, and he was still funny, still cracking jokes. Good man. Good man. Will always be my little brother. He was a big man. He was about 6'4", over 300 pounds. He was a big man, played football. I always called him my little brother. He just turned 60. Way too young, way too young. Well, guys, I will talk to you later. God bless each and every one of you. Tell the people you love that you love them, because you never know when you might not have that next chance. And yeah, love you guys.